Hello, how are you? Today we're going to actually practice doing something before I read the story, and we're going to practice inferencing. Isn't that a silly word, inferencing? Inferencing means making a guess. Have you ever made a guess about something before? I bet you have. So today I'm going to show you some things, and I want you to guess what you think the story might be about that I'm reading today, okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you is this. Okay. I don't know what you might do with that. Actually, I'll put it over my shoulder. The second thing I'm going to show you is this. Wonder what that could be. The third thing I'm going to show you is these. Wonder what those could be for. And the fourth and last thing I'm going to show you is this. These aren't mine. These are Nolan's, but I borrowed them so I could show them to you. What do you think the story's going to be about today? Do you think it's going to be about swimming? If you guessed swimming, you were right. So to go swimming, you need to put on your swimsuit. You need to make sure that you wear sunblock. You might have some goggles that you like to wear so the water doesn't get in your eyes. And you might want to make sure you have a dry towel for when you get out so you're not so wet. So the story I'm going to read to you today, I'm going to take off my goggles so I can see better. The story I'm going to read to you today is called Jabari Jumps. And Jabari Jumps is a story about a little boy who has to be very brave when he's on a very tall diving board, okay? So I want you to think about a time when maybe you had to be brave about something, okay? So on the back, it says, working up the courage to take a big leap is hard, but Jabari is nearly almost ready to make a great big splash. And there's Jabari and his dad, and it looks like he has a little sister that's joining them on their adventure today. So I'm gonna slip off the book jacket, okay, and watch. I love this cover. Look it looks like he's jumping right into the water. Jabari Jumps. And in this book, I actually have some little notes in it, so I'm gonna peel those out as we go. So let's look at Jabari on this page once I get the note out. And let's look at what he's doing. Look at, he's starting here. It looks like he's taking off some clothes, putting on a swimsuit, taking off his socks, and now it looks like he's ready to go because he's got goggles on. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari. I'm not really scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board. They stood at the end and they looked as big as a tiny bug. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. So sometimes if you're holding someone's hand and they give you a little squeeze, it's like a secret little message like, I'm thinking about you or I love you. So his dad gave his hand a little squeeze like, be brave, and Jabari gave him a squeeze back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb the ladder, up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded good. Do you think he really needed a rest, or do you think there was something else? When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said Dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. See the dad and Jabari, and they're looking up. How many steps is it to get up to the top of that diving board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the diving board is 10. It's a lot of steps. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take deep breaths and tell myself I'm ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loves surprises. Do you like surprises? I love surprises. I love looking at all the other things going on at the pool. You can see there's his little sister, and she's playing with a bucket and some water maybe. This looks like the lifeguard standing by the lifeguard chair. Here's a mom and a baby and a little boy. This little boy's drying off. Oh, and then of course you have all the kids swimming in the water, having such a good time. And this guy taking the big leap off the diving board. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up and began to climb up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled over on the rough edge. You can try this later if you go by your steps, if you have a step at your house or outside, and you just take your toes, if you have bare feet or just socks on, you can curl your toes right at the edge before you jump. You can pretend like you're Jabari. So he curled his toes around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. What do you think? Is he gonna make the big jump? Do you think he's going to? Give me a thumbs up if you think yes, and a thumbs down if you think no, he's not gonna do it. Okay, let's find out. He's up pretty high. Oh, look who's down in the pool. Is that his dad and his little sister right there waiting? He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees, and then he sprang up off the board, flying. Oh, he looks happy. And his dad and his little sister look proud. Everyone looks proud. Look at, they're like, yay, you did it. Flying up off the board, Jabari hit the water with a splash. I love how the illustrator did that. Look at, they made the big word all in the water, so it looks like it's actually a splash itself. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. So we went down under the water, and then whoop, he popped right back up. Can you guys do that? Pretend you're going down, 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 whoop, pop back up. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. What? A surprise double backflip is next? Wow, he sure is brave, don't you think? Holy cow. The end. So the story was Jabari jumps. You know, since it's gonna be summer soon, I wanted to talk to you just for a quick second about being really, really safe in the summertime. And so one of the most important things that you can do is not go by any pools unless you have your grown-up with you. Okay, can you promise me that? So if you go by any pools, you have to wait until a grown-up is there before you go into the water. And I would even say, stay by your grown-up until they say, okay, you can go in now, okay? Because I want you to all stay super safe. 2 more safety tips. Don't forget to wear your sunblock so you don't get a sunburn. And when mommy and daddy say, oh, let's put your sunblock on, what are you gonna say? Okay, and then put your sunblock on, okay? So you don't get a sunburn. And the last thing, you know what this is? This is a life jacket. So if you go on a boat or a canoe or even on a pier, you should wear one of these. It keeps you safe and helps you float. And sometimes I know they can be a little bit scrunchy and you might not love them, but you know what? They keep you safe, and I want you to stay safe all summer long, okay? All right, well, I hope I get to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.